All right. Good Monday afternoon, social friends. For those of you who enjoyed the big game last night, as I did, because my guy, Darnold, got his big ring. Good for him. Underdog, having bounced around the league for 10 plus years. Other teams that felt like, you're not good enough. He won the big ring. So, Sam Darnold, my hat's off to you, brother. All right, for staying the course, being true to yourself, and of course, being confident to know that sometimes you do not need to be the one to throw the touchdown, but you do need to move the ball back and forth into the end zone so that your kicker, brother, can win the points for you. So hats off. All right, for all of you who watched the big game as well that are Seahawks fans, my applause to you. As they call you, you're the 12th man, I think, or women. Let's not discriminate. So my hat's off to you. So audience members, today, OMG, I've been waiting to do this live stream episode. Today, I have the honor, the pleasure, and I am so jazzed to welcome my guest. He is part of a family business. And by the way, how many of you who have worked in a family business? I have, but not in the business that this guy is in. Because guess what? I'm going to tell on myself. I don't have that set of skills to do what he and his family business are able to deliver as outcomes that all of you want. But I did work in a family business, so I can appreciate probably what he's going to drop into our live stream, unscripted, unedited. That's going to be real about working with his family members. So as I wait for my guest, Tom, to get ready to show up in the virtual studio, let me give him a rip-roaring fan base applause and welcome. By the way, these are all of his fans, and I have no doubt they're probably his clients. And you'll see what I mean a little bit. Here we go. All right, fan base. Let's let it rip. Yes, these are his fans, his clients, and you'll know why in about 5 minutes. They are all donned in their business attire, and also like me, they're not good at doing stuff that Tom and his family business can do for them. Why? Because they're dressed up usually in their 9-to-5 white collar job, paying them big bucks. Ha ha ha. So yes, I see Tom is ready. So let me welcome him into the virtual studio. Hello, Tom Jr.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm good. So that was your fan base and your client base, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. By the way,
that was quite the intro, by the way.
That's
I don't know
right.
if I can live up to it. Let's hope, huh?
by the way, I fall into the same fan base and client base as all of those people. Why? Because, well, today I'm dressed casual. I'll admit it. But most of the time, I am, of course, in business attire, sitting in a conference room, doing doing what I do to earn my income. Why? Because, brother, I don't have the skills that you and your father and your family business have. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. How's
So,
your heater? How's your heater, by the way?
My heater is doing wonderful. So my heater is doing wonderful. So thank you for reminding me. So audience members, why is Tom Jr. bringing this up? 2 years ago, we had the unfortunate event of a busted water pipe. And so through a few phone calls I did make, Tom Sr. in family business showed up in my world. And I said, hey, I got this problem. Can you help make everything back to normal? And their answer was, after looking around, yes, of course we can. And so one of the things along the way I committed to doing with their help, because I don't know how to do it. Darn, I'm too afraid to do it myself. Plus, to do this, you need extra hands, you need extra bodies, and that is, I dropped in, audience members, a garage heater. Fast forward to now, yes, you can imagine. Yes, I see you feeling warm. We have a nice, warm, cozy garage during the winter season. And so we love it, but guess what? ComEd loves us too because, because we got the utility bills to show for this season, right? So, Tom, why don't you lead off with
All right.
big picture of what is your family business?
Yeah, so we've got a remodeling and handyman business. Primarily, it's been remodeling for the longest time. We're starting to get into smaller projects now and kind of help people. As you mentioned, bills get expensive and things seem to be getting more and more expensive as we move forward. So sometimes you can't do the projects that you want. You got to make what you have work. So those smaller projects come into play, and that's where we wanted to, fill that need in the O'Hare area and help out as many people as we can, make their house remain a home.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reality is, people love their homes. Mm-hmm. They sometimes face the challenge of, I love my home, but you fill in the blank. But yep. I need to replace this. I need to fix this. I need to improve this. So all of those things that follow after the but is what you are capable of showing up to help them do, right?
Absolutely. And if they, they've got that dream kitchen or bathroom that they're looking to do, or add a deck, stuff like that, we can help them with the larger projects as well, because we still do remodeling also.
Wonderful, wonderful. So as they say at layman's term, soup to nuts, start to finish, we got you covered.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. Right. So let me put you in the hot seat right now, Tom Jr.
Let's go.
What are the top 5 handyman requests that you typically get?
I would say that the most that you would get are water related. So like you get drywall patching and painting, or small plumbing leaks, whether it be toilets or faucets, changing those fixtures out that are just worn out over time. Some small electrical changes as well. Maybe people want new outlets, or they've got an outlet that keeps tripping, or a light fixture that they want changed. Those are very common, as well as like mounting shelves or TVs, stuff like that.
Right.
And of course, garage heaters, right?
Garage heaters. And you know what? I am so glad you dropped, the top 5 requests that you and your family business get. Yes, audience members, I fell into one of those, at least top 5, probably 2 of the 5. And you're absolutely right. Mother Nature, especially water challenges, is and can be a nightmare.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Frozen, busted water pipes can be a nightmare.
Yep.
And the mystery, that's the word I would use, the mystery of like oh, I see water stains in my ceiling.
Yeah.
That can be challenging.
Yeah. No, it happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, replacing light fixtures. And by the way, I'm talking about the fancy, big and heavy chandeliers. Yeah, people. Yes, I'm calling on all of you, right? Because I've been there, done that. I'm calling on you, the husband that has the long honey-do list, or the single mother, female property owner that you can't do it. Okay. So with that said, yes, I'm right there with you. I no doubt maybe calling on you and your family business with a light fixture that, guess what, I can't do it by myself. It's too heavy, it's too big. You need
Yep.
more bodies and hands.
Yep.
Plus, if it's an expensive chandelier, why would you want to risk messing that up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. All right. So let's now pivot and talk about this, Tom. In the business that you and I are in, I have no doubt, when those first-time home buyers of today's day
Yep.
buy their first home, sometimes they don't know what it means to work through, the honey-do list projects, because they're buying an existing resale home, not a brand new construction home, right?
Right.
So do you get a lot of calls from like those first-time buyers, especially the younger generation, where they don't have the skill set that you do, like myself?
Well, they have said that the trades are in dire need of more people. So there is a shortage of people who even are willing to attempt to do some of those things. And a lot of first-time home owners are looking to make the house their own,
right,
from previous owners and so forth. So there is quite a bit of business that comes with that, as well as their concern from the inspection list, which are often a little bit overblown, but definitely concerns that they want to nip in the bud while the house is empty and so forth. So yeah, there's definitely that market, and we want to make sure that people know that we're out here and that we can help them.
Yeah. And by the way, audience members, stealing my own thunder, in about 2 weeks, roughly, I do have a home inspector who's going to guest in a future episode. So what Tom Jr. just dropped in front of us is so spot on, right? Think about it with me. Home inspectors, are they going to tell you after they got your check for, let's say, $400, are they going to tell you that your home is perfect? No, they're going to tell you that, here's the mic drop moment, your home is great, but you need to know the useful life of some of these mechanical devices and systems. They don't last forever. Am I right, Tom Jr.? Things don't last forever.
No, absolutely. Just regular wear and tear, seasonal expansion and contraction of your house, use throughout the year. It's all gonna wear out at some point, and so you got to make sure that you're aware of what it is, and that way you can make your priority list.
Yeah. So audience members, there is value to all of the people that you must have in your life when you are a property owner or when you want to be a property owner. So Tom Jr. and his family business absolutely should be on your short list, speed dial, because when that moment hits, you got a busted water pipe, you got to know who you can call. Not, let me go to social media and ask for references. By then, that water is flowing way too fast, way too deep, and you're in deep doo-doo.
Well, hey, they can go to social media. We're there too.
That's true.
We're there too.
You're there too. That's true. You're there too. You're there to respond and show up. I love it. So let's now talk about, Tom, why is it that some people feel like, nah, I don't want to call someone else to do stuff for me. I can do it myself. You get that response, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, there's a couple reasons for that.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, you know, prices are skyrocketing through everything, and so people's budgets might be a little bit tighter.
Right.
But I think there's also a little bit of a disconnect when a lot of people watch these HGTV shows and so forth, and they see a project. They see a project take half hour, including commercials, and you know, oh, it's less work than it actually is.
That's
and
right.
you got contractors that are on those shows in clean clothes, and I tell you, I don't get it, because my clothes get dirty pretty quick when I'm on a job. So I definitely don't look like that. I'm kind of glad to be a little bit out of the field just for that reason, so I don't have to shower as soon as I get home. But
Right.
I think there's that little bit of a disconnect, and I think it starts with budget, and it certainly makes sense. But to attempt some things, I would say, but there's certain things that I think you don't want to attempt, because you're going to ultimately cost yourself a little bit more money.
That's true. Yeah. And in life, there is this principle. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you've heard it, Tom Jr., and that is, you can get everything that you want. It's based on three principles. It's either going to be good, fast, and or cheap. You can't get all three, right?
You can get two of the three.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let me drop a very simple example. McDonald's. It's not to pick on McDonald's, by the way. I love it. I don't always want it. But McDonald's is good and fast, right? Oh, sorry, cheap and fast, but is it always good for you health-wise? No.
Right.
So let's now talk about this. And I own this part, okay? Tom Jr., for our audience members who are not skilled in doing the mojo that you guys are, I'm calling you out. White collar workers. Yes, that's me. You sit behind a desk. You're smart, no doubt. And you're probably earning your income, if we reduce it down to an hourly rate of $250 an hour. Who might those professions be? Well, I have some of those as my friends. Attorneys, physicians, consultants. So what I'm trying to tell you, all of you, is don't spite yourself. If you're earning that kind of income, why would you want to risk your time? It's the opportunity cost, doing something you're not very good at, doing something you don't have the tools for, and doing something that you're not strong enough to do. Right?
Absolutely. And furthermore, just to touch on it, you know, like we try to keep our prices reasonable. We're out here trying to help people. When my dad first got into this in 1991, which is how long we've been in business.
Wow.
He got into it for the money he could save, not the money he could make. And we've kind of passed that you know, that working philosophy onto our customers as best as we can. We're certainly not the cheapest, but we won't be the most expensive either. We're going to be that middle of the road, looking to take care of you. And honestly, we're not trying to win every dollar the first time we meet you, because we want you to feel like you were taken care of, and you're going to be a repeat customer for life. Right. So we're looking at the lifetime relationship, and that's what we want to build and help people out. So that way, not just your white collar friends that make that kind of coin. We want to be able to, because we're in a blue collar community ourselves, so we want to make sure our neighbors are getting taken care of as well, and especially, like you mentioned earlier, those single moms or even like the elderly, stuff like that. We want to be an option for them.
Exactly. You know, the baby boomers right now is the largest segment, right? Yes, baby boomers, that's you. That's you enjoying your time at the beach. You should not be getting on a ladder, and you should not be trying to hang that big, expensive chandelier. So you're spot on, right? It's the reality of facing. There's only so much you can do. There's certain things you cannot and should not DIY, despite how we all enjoy that 20-minute clip of HGTV. So, Tom Jr., As we wrap up today's live stream episode, can you share with me why in the crowded business that you are in and also I am in, what makes you unique? What's your unique approach when you first engage with a client?
Yeah, so we've got a setup to try and make it as convenient for you. So like specifically regarding our handyman, our larger projects, it still requires an in-person, but we try to utilize technology. So if COVID taught us anything, it's that we can have interactions just like we're having right now over the internet via Zoom or Google Meet are the two platforms that we use.
Right.
You can schedule a meeting on my calendar. When it's convenient for you, I don't even have to come out to your house. You can walk me around, show me what you've got that you need help with. If it's something that you could probably take care of yourself, I can tell you how. I'll tell you that straight out.
Really?
Not only that, I'll walk you through how to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to make sure that we're not just we're going to be advisors, and we're going to be the people that you call or count on for anything. So if it's something that we don't do, I'm in the process of building out a list of referral partners, so that way you still come to us, and when we've got a good company that has values similar to ours, that's going to take care of you like we would.
Wonderful.
But you're going to meet with us on Google Meet or Zoom. You'll walk me around. I'll snap some screenshots, ask you some questions, give you some advice, find out what you're looking for. I'll throw together a quote for you, and I'll have it in your email pretty quick.
All right. So households, if you look like this young couple, yes, my household looks similar to that, where sometimes I'm asking my wife, honey, can you grab this for me? Can you blah, blah, blah? Well, I'll be honest with you. After a while, my spouse, maybe your spouse, is going to say this to you. Honey, you make enough money. Get someone to help you with this. I'm tired of waiting for you to chip away at the honey-do list.
Yeah, and just to touch real quick, like if your husband or your boyfriend or whoever has you in matching overalls up on a ladder and high heels, definitely call me.
That is a good one, Tom Jr. That is absolutely a good one. So, audience members, as Tom Jr. With his family business, you see it, Geiger's Remodeling and Contracting, as they are certainly available to engage you with his unique, innovative approach. And by the way, let me whisper this to you, social friends. The one thing that annoys me the most is people who commit to doing something and they don't show up on time. Time is money, people. Think about the other people you've reached out to. They talk a good game, but then they're a no-show. Doesn't feel good. So, Tom Jr., thank you for being brave enough, willing enough to show up today, because I knew it from your father. You can walk, talk, and chew gum and hang stuff at the same time.
That's right. Thanks for having me on. Let's do it again sometime.
You're welcome. So, social friends, I will see you in the next episode. That you can find me and my guests on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Tom Jr., thank you for joining me. Music Posse, play us out. Here we go.